Hey, free thinkers. This is one of many videos I'm going to do about not categorizing all single moms or recreational usage. And I think we have to clarify this because a lot of these males that are bringing stuff like this up have not even gotten married or they're just going by what they heard, but they're not even have a stake in this game, but they're just making it seem as if that you could categorize all women into that, and I think that's kind of unfair. You have to do you have to do your work. Like, you could meet a single woman and she could put you to this single woman with no kids, and that could be a disadvantage to you because some of them carry more baggages than the ones with kids. And I think we have to start refraining from some of these words we're calling kids baggages. It's the mental baggage that the person carries with sometimes that's worse than the ones that have kids. So, when you're buying a house, the bank put you through a lot of interviews and investigations to make sure that you're the right person for them to give you the mortgage, and because they're just making sure that who they're giving this mortgage to is worth it, right? So they have to do their legwork just like how you have to do your legwork, and when you're getting a mortgage, sometimes it takes a couple of weeks because it's back and forth to see which lender's gonna give you the loan, because it may not be coming from the bank that you go to, could be coming from a third party lender to get you the loan, and you have to have good credit. Okay, so think about this. Ronald Reagan said back in the days, trust but verify. So a lot of these stuff these women are telling you, you gotta verify it, right? So somebody said to me a while back, when do you know when a woman is lying? When she open her mouth, okay, okay, because a lot of them are not even telling you the true story of why they're not with the men that the males that they choose to have these children with. And on my previous video, I said that no child is a mistake. The issue is the person that you selected, because based on your feelings and your sexual needs is where this child shows up. So the child is never to blame for this. um but you have to do your research as a man, right? The same way how if you run your business, there are criteria and structures you put in place that you understand that you have to verify and balance and take care of. So when you're choosing a single mom, some of them, like I said, some of them got their stuff together and they understand, what they did back then. They have to make themselves better because the right man may come along and they want to have a family with them. So again, I always say this, you have to get the mother on board, because if the mother is not on board, this is not going to go the correct way. Okay, you got to get the mother on board. You have to see, is the child is in good school? Is the child a destructive child? What does the mother have in place as far as curriculum for this child? Like basketball, baseball. What does she have in place for this child? And I'm not talking about going out on a date and she's still interviewing. Now when I say interviewing, she's still dressing provocatively. She's still out there interviewing for the next man to come along, the next male to come along. If you're trying to court a woman like that, there's no need to court a woman like that, because she's still worrying about her instead of worrying about the child, right? And the child is what this is about. Somebody's going to say on this, I'm not going to say, so what about my feelings and my needs and my want? That is something you should have thought about before you have these children. So now this is about the children, and I don't think no man should pour themselves into somebody who's not willing to make that sacrifice, right? So when I hear women say, my money is my money and his money is my money, men don't look for women like that. The money that you have goes into the same into a account that we could make that's so we could see, what bills need to be paid, because a lot of these women, um they're advertising but their bills are not paid, the kids are not properly taken care of, right? So you have to do your homework to see where this woman is to get her in your program, not her program. I said on my previous video that I don't want to hear nothing about what you're inspired to do, because all these things are supposed to be in place. But my money is not going to be to make sure that you get where you want to be. That's not what my money is for. My money is to make sure that I live a comfortable life. And if you want to be a part of my life to be comfortable, then this is what you're going to have to do. Okay. Now, again, I keep saying that the mother has to be on the same page, because if she's not on the same page, then this is not going to work. So this is one of many videos that I'm going to have, but you got to make sure the woman you're selecting is not still out there advertising. You have to make sure that she has the child into some kind of sports, something for the child to do. How's the child's grades? You know, people say, well, that's none of your business. Then you shouldn't be asking me for no money, because that's my business, right? My business is my business. Your business is your business. But if you want to come together and join this family so that your child could have a better life, then your business is my business. But there's no way money leaving my account go to you for you to go take care of yourself, so you could still be out there advertising. But this is not what this is about. It's not about me giving you money for you to go advertising. Your nails have nothing to do with me. Your hair have nothing to do with me. Your clothes have nothing to do with me. All those are things that you were doing before you met me. So that's a no. That's a no. We're building something here. And if you're not willing to build with me, then move on to the next male, because men have time for that. I have no time for headspace game. I have no time for me to build you. That's for your father and your therapist to talk to you about. And if you don't have neither one, I'm sorry. I'm just not that person for you. And you should make sure as a man, you're not that person, because you can't go out there and have all these other things on your head to now come home and be having this on your head because that person has not put themselves together. So this is this is my second video I'm doing about making sure you pick the right single mom. Like I said, I don't think they should go out there. Men should go out there and put out broadcast that all single mothers are for recreational use only. I think that's a bad message to be sending out there, because there are good women that could and would have no issue going on getting on program. And I'm going to explain the program in the next video. But they have no problem getting on program to make their child's life or the children's life stabilized, so that they could do better in their future. So free thinkers, let's not keep this narrative about using single mothers or recreational use only, but there are some that are willing to do the work if you invest in them. Okay, but there are also some out there that I agree offer recreational use, because they're not advancing their lives or advancing anything apart from what they think they're bringing to the table. And Instagram with butt shots and chest shots and the advertisements you're still putting out there is not a part of what men look for, because we don't want our women out there like that. Free thinkers.